basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. If not, just give a like. I really appreciate it. If you're not new here, you already know the drill. I got a very exciting video that I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be drinking alcohol. So I got my little cup right here. Like it because last time I tried it, I started freaking the fuck out. So I'm gonna take a little bit and then I'm gonna take that over there. So we're gonna pour a little bit in here. Okay, that's probably way too much. I'm also gonna be smacking on the candy. I got a tamarindo candy right here, and I look, you want to try the masapan. My mom got me. She sent me like a little baggie. Oh my fucking god! I haven't really been able to look through this bag because my skin, but yeah, I fucking love these Glorias. She also got me like those leche candies because the candy that I actually want, these are so fucking good. These make up for those candy that there's this candy that she got me on what's it called, on Christmas. Like we went over there and it was so good. And I told her when she went to Mexico if she was able to find them, and she said that the lady said that they weren't going to be in stock until the next week, and my mom was already going to leave that week. So I was kind of like, oh, it's fine, you know, don't trip about it. Because yesterday he went with his cousin, he got drunk and he drank and all that shit, and he brought the leftover. I was like thinking, I was like, why I tell you this little story time I'm gonna drink. So I'm gonna tell you the story time of the time where my dumbass gave out my password to someone that I didn't fucking know, and they hacked my account. Like they took over my account basically. I don't know if you would consider that like hack because I gave them my info. So let's rewind and tell y'all the little story. So I think that's why we mixed this with, I think I'm gonna take a shot every time from here, like a little tiny shot every time I like do a little makeup. So time was that it was like I was around like 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember exactly the year, but it was around the year where Musical.ly existed. If you know Musical.ly, you know what's up. If you don't, you're too young for this. Go away. No, I'm just playing. No, but yeah, if you are, go get the fuck out of here, because what the fuck. So it was around that time, and I remember at that time I was in my emo like stage. So I had like a lot of friends. Yeah, thinking about it, this takes place around 8th freshman year, like around there, because it was my emo stage. I was in my emo stage like my 8th, well, my whole middle school, 7, 8, but I was more into it in my freshman year. So I remember that I had like a Musical.ly, and all my songs that I would use on there was like Pierce the Veil, Motionless in White, Sleeping with Sirens, Bring Me the Horizon, and 21 Pilots, like those type of shit, you know. I was a Pierce the Veil girl still to the day I am, and I do hope one day I'll be able to go to the concert because it will like just heal like my inner child of me, because Pierce the Veil was just like that band that really helped me get out of my shell and through like issues and shit. So I remember that that was like my whole Musical.ly. It was literally like that. And I remember I had a lot of people follow me that were like that same group, which was like into the same shit as me. So mind you, I wasn't even like, at that time you would just record like that type of shit. So it really warmed my heart, and I was just always in my room like recording myself. And I remember that I used to like get people comment on my shit, and they would follow me on Instagram. I have my Instagram. I don't know if your Instagram could be linked of how you can now with TikTok, but the point is they will follow me on Insta. Like they would just like go over there. So I would say on my Instagram I had like, I would say like over 1,000. They would like follow me, and they'd be like, oh, you listen to so and so, and I'd be like, yeah, I do. And it would just talk. Mind you, I would say I was around like 14, like around that age, 14, 15, and all the people were around like 18 or like probably the most like 20, or that's pretty much it. I don't think I knew anyone over that age. But I don't remember. Yo era like a freaking girl that was fucking crazy like around that time, you know. Yeah, so I remember that they would text me, we would just like continue chatting and whatnot. And I used to talk to this one girl. I think this girl was like older than me, I think. And she used to tell me like, oh, like, hey, like, we're friends, like, how about you start doing like log into your account? And basically I would let them log into my account and put like their name or whatever they wanted to like leave a message on my bio of my Instagram. And I guess like I didn't like really think much of it, and I was like, yeah, sure, like we should do that. So I would do that. I would do like, I literally remember having in my notes like the people that were gonna be next type of shit to put on my bio, because I sometimes would like let it stack, like be like, oh, so and so was here, so and so love you, so and so, you know, like that. Or I would leave it like once someone and then wait like a week or two and then add someone else, you know. I basically delete that and add someone else type of shit. I don't know what the fuck. You're probably like, bitch, what? So from doing all that, like around that, I met this guy and I did dated him, whatnot. But I don't know if this guy was someone like, I wish like now, thinking about it now, I wish I had kept my kick. If you know kick, you know what the fuck is kick. Basically, I was like, I met this guy through there, and I don't know if he was like a true someone or a catfish, but we dated, and then he dated my friend, and then I stopped being her friend, but then we were friends again. Like she broke it off, and then I never like, he just disappeared. I remember we were texting him and we never heard back. And I remember when I went to New York the first time I went to New York, I could have fucking sworn that I fucking saw him. He was like skating with some guys and he looked exact like the picture. He had like long hair, like morenito but Mexican. But yeah, he was fine as fuck. Like he was fine as shit. But the thing is when he had his Insta, he had like photos of him like short hair and whatnot, and then out of nowhere I guess he got older. So I don't know, maybe that was like someone else, I don't fucking know. But he was cool, like he was cool as fuck. He didn't give off like weird vibes. At that time I was 14 and he did say that he was like 16 or 17. But yeah, like he was really cool. But I could have sworn I saw him because when I went to New York and we was like walking my parents, I saw him and we literally made eye contact. Like we saw each other, and mind you, he literally stopped, we made eye contact, and he was staring at me, I would say for like a good 5 seconds, and then he just dipped. And I'm like, I always thought like, was that him? And I remember at that time I still had a kick, like I was still like kick. I literally, the first time I went to this trip, I was already like, I was in 8th grade. So I remember like I had kicked todavía, and I was like, oh, maybe he would take me back. Oh, I could have saw someone like you. But it's just like if he just disappeared out of this world. And yeah, and then later on I deleted him on my kick list. So I'm like, why did I do that? But yeah, I think in total the people that were like going into my Insta was like 5. But the thing is, this is what I would do. I was kind of dumb, but at the same time I was kind of smart, I guess you would say. So basically whenever they would like log in and they would like put their shit, I would always change my password, you know. Like I would always change my password. There was times that I would get tired and I would like, nah, I'm not gonna change it. They don't seem like that type of person. Thank God I never had no issue with that. Until I remember she would tell me like, hey, like how do you have like confidence to like give out like your info and shit, you know, like letting someone like you don't even know me type of shit. And I would just be like, oh, I don't know, like I don't really see like the issue, you know, type of shit. I was like, oh, I don't really like see anything wrong with it. Mind you, todavía era like chamaquilla, so I don't really like know like how now. I'm not gonna be putting on my info and shit like next time I log in unless you my partner or like my family, not even my family honestly. So I was kind of like, oh no, like it's nothing, you know, like they're just like, oh, I trust them type of shit. So I remember that I said that and they were like, okay girl, I'm just like letting you know. Even my friends, I would even let my friends, like I had like this one friend and I would let her like go into my account. But I think she would tell me the same shit, like, hey girl, like Like, what the fuck? That's another shop. So I kind of like, I don't know, bro. Like, I trust them, and I don't think. One day, some dude like messaged me. Mind you, they knew me from my TikTok. I mean, from my Musically, and they knew me, like, they knew my info type. I don't know if it was someone of one of their friends. This is what I don't understand, but they technically knew like what I like and whatnot, you know. So I remember he was like, hey, you know, like we were like talking, not like talking like that, but we was like friends, I guess, in a way. And he was like, oh hey, can I like put like something, like a message on your bio? And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, mind you, y'all, I don't know where the fuck the dude came from. I don't know if like he sent me a link, or I don't think so, but I just don't fucking know. All I know is that, and I let him go into my account, and basically I was like, yeah, sure. So I remember he went into my account, and he literally put that, like, he put that shit like on his, like, my bio, and I didn't think much of it. I was like, okay, cool. Until I decided, like, next thing you know, it kicked me out, like, it logged me out of my Instagram, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, I'm probably just tripping, you know, type of shit. Yeah, like, it logged me out, and I was like, okay. And I tried to like put my password in, and it wouldn't let me. It kept saying wrong password, and I was like, what the fuck? So I remember, like, I went to my email. I see, like, I didn't think much of it. I didn't think it could have like been him, but I was like, oh, let me like go change my password, you know. So I went and I changed my password, and it wouldn't let me. Like, it wouldn't let me change my password. At that time, I don't even think they had like 2 verification. I don't fucking know. All I know is that it didn't let me like fucking do shit. And I remember that next thing you know, my photos were being deleted. I look, you want to try this, but no quiero que se quiebre. So like, I feel like if I open it, se va a hacer un mugrero. So I'm just gonna eat a Gloria. I think that's gonna be my last candy of the day. I don't remember. I knew my Instagram at that time. My Instagram was piercedevel/24. So I went on there, and I was like, at that time I had a laptop. Yeah, I had a laptop. So I was able to go to my laptop, my Instagram, and it logged me out, like, and I remember all my pictures slowly were being deleted, like all my pictures. And I was like, no, what the fuck? They were being deleted. And I remember that I was low-key kind of panicking, like, you know, that type of panic, like, you like get it llorar, but you're trying to like hold it in, trying to hold it in. That was literally me. I was like trying to hold it in. I was like, no, like, I'm probably just tripping. I was like, I'm gonna get my account back. So I would like go answer my question, but I guess Instagram was on their fucking side. He did was change my username. Like, he changed my username. I think he was like a SoundCloud rapper type of shit, because he had like that type of, you know, the weird name type of shit. So I was like, no, what the fuck? The photo he left was a photo of my cat. I had like this one cat named Oreo. He passed away like a year, I would say like a good month before, like a year. So I had that type of photo, and he left that photo. So I was like, okay, maybe I have hope that like I'm gonna get my account back, you know. And I was like, please don't delete that, like, don't delete that photo, because I don't have it, you know, like. But he did, like, he ended up deleting like days later. And I remember I still had him on TikTok, I mean on Kick. And I texted him, I was like, hey, why the fuck you do that? Like, that's my account. And he was like, oh, you know, thank you for the account. I forgot what he said, but in a way, he was kind of like thanking me. And I was like, that's not your account. Like, I worked my ass for that. Not really worked my ass, but technically in a way I worked, because I felt really like, accomplished because I already had like a lot of like followers. I remember I texted Instagram and I was like, hey, you know, like this is my account, and basically they said that everything was changed, like the number was changed, the email was changed, everything. I don't understand how, if it was my email, like it was all my info. So I'm over here thinking like, how the fuck can someone like fucking hack you, like type of shit. So I was like, okay, you know, whatever, I can't do none. I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna delete him because people are gonna realize that that's not me. And I remember he posted a photo of himself, this fucking asshole. He posted a picture of himself, and in the picture, it was just a photo of him. People were even commenting. They were like, oh my god, like, at that time, I had my nickname Emily. Like, that was like my little nickname. They were like, Emily, like, this is you. What happened? Who's this? And I couldn't answer. And I remember I would comment on his shit and be like, this is not me. I got my account got hacked. Follow my new account. And he would fucking delete them. Like, he would literally delete my fucking shit. And I was like, oh, fuck no. I remember like I would text him and I'd be like, that's my account, that's my account. And then eventually, I think he blocked me because I was like not able to text it anymore. So I was like, yeah, I'm fucked, you know. So yeah. And after that, like, eso fue todo. Like, I couldn't, like... Okay, y'all, so this is future me. Ignore the bad quality, but I forgot to mention that after, like, he took my account and everything, months later has passed by. I think I was there, like, 2 months after I made my new Instagram. And I decided to find him again, and I found his account through, like, my username. No, I think I actually had his username, like I memorized it, and I went to find it, and basically he took over my account. He had like a lot of photos already. He had like people commenting on his stuff, but not like the friends that I had. But I think that broke my heart though, is because I went through his list to try to get like the people that had followed me that I was really close with, and to follow them on my new account. They never followed me back. So all the people that were like my friends, they weren't really my friends. They ended up not following back. Even some would text me like, who is this? Because I guess they didn't want like people they didn't know, but they technically knew me, and I would be like, oh, it's so and so, and they just didn't like believe me no more. So I ended up losing like, I guess, my friends around that time too. So I think that like kind of broke my heart too, because it was all like a fake type of thing. So yeah. Wonder, like, do people like unfollow? Because I do. I think recently I had someone, I think it was like an artist, I don't fucking know, on Instagram that had like 10K subscribers. I don't know who. I feel like it's this one girl, but I don't fucking know. And next thing you know, I opened my Instagram and it was like a girl, like an OnlyFans type of girl, and she was like, go follow my OnlyFans. Like, that's literally her account now, and I didn't follow her. I'm like, bitch, I don't remember following you. So I wonder with him, like, I wonder like if people realized that it was not me, and they were like, who the fuck is this dude? Like, he's not even linked to like the world, you know, like emo and type of shit, you know, like that type of world. Like, I just wonder that, but it just broke my heart because I didn't like fucking know what to do, and I wasn't able to do anything, and I had to make a new account. And yeah, and then I made my new account and it was all Gucci, but I was dating this dude and he fucking changed my... I ended up putting the same because, like I said, I think Instagram, if you change your username, someone else can use it already. But if you try to put it back, you're fucked, like you type of fuck. So I remember I made that new one. I tried to change it back to Pierce the Rail /24, and able to, but then I dated this dude and he like fucking changed it to his name and mine, and I was so pissed because I wasn't able to change it anymore. So I'm kind of like, fuck. And then after that, I just been like the one it has been now, Spanish lullabies. I always had that, Spanish lullabies, because
we used to sing this song called Almost Lovers. I forgot what the artist is, but they used to be like, we used to sing, you used to sing me Spanish lullabies, like that. And ever since that, like, it just like hooked to me. So I ended up being my Instagram username. Still to this day, it is the same. But the only like issue is that sometimes when I change it, because I sometimes notice that like my sister-in-law types me and shit, or my man does, and I'm like, bro, my fucking username is like fucking long, and it's so random, like Spanish lullaby, like, bitch, what? But I just can't like bear myself to change it. I feel like if I change it, I'm gonna regret it.
check out that. We're gonna take another little shot, whatever. But yeah, this shit tastes fucking disgusting. little story. Like, it's just fucking crazy how my dumbass gave my shit to someone and they ended up hacking me. So they took over my account. So that's the lesson of the day, y'all. Don't fucking trust anyone with your fucking info. I feel like by now we should all know. But I feel like if someone's watching this and they are like a little younger and they're like dating someone, they're like, oh, let them have my shit. Don't. Because you just never fucking know. Like, you never know. Especially if you have like a good amount of like followers type of shit. If you have like 10 followers, that's a lot. You ain't gonna take shit, but you know what I mean. Like, that account was so valuable to me and it got taken under my sleeves. We're gonna take another one and then we're gonna go on with the next step. But lately I've just been kind of sad. It was my little brother's birthday on the 14th and the 16th. And it breaks my heart. Like, it just gets me sad as shit, like, when I think about it, because I realize how older they're getting. Like, one of them is officially 13, like a little teenager, and the other one turned 21, y'all. Like, and me being like the older sister of both of them, like, it just breaks my heart how they're getting old. They're getting older and I'm not there to see them, even though those fuckers are taller than me. But I think the thing that breaks my heart is that last year I went to Texas for Christmas and my older brother didn't want to go see me. He didn't want to go see me, I don't know, for family issues. And I really want to see my niece because I haven't like seen that little girl since I left type of shit. They didn't even see me when I left like Texas. So I was like pretty bummed, but on my brother's birthdays, both of them, he was there. You know? And it just kind of breaks my heart because like, oh, you could be there for them, but now you're acting all like Mr. Get Together, but now you don't want, like when I was there in Nigerias, and my man keeps bringing it up. I'm like, shut up type of shit. But I feel like deep that shit pissed me the fuck off. And then knowing the fact that he gonna be there for like this fucking Christmas and I'm not gonna be there, I'm gonna be over here, you know. I don't fucking know, but it just like, it just pisses me off, like shit like that. It's fucking envy lashes at Houston. Y'all, look at the fucking packaging, bro. Like, no mames. No mames, güey. Se pasan. Like, I can't even fucking open this shit. Yeah, I low-key stopped drinking because, like, yeah, I'm still fucking traumatized for my 21st birthday, honestly. Because I fucking fell and busted my fucking knee. Now I have like a fucking mark of it. And then it was just embarrassing, honestly. I threw up and I fell and it's just not it. And they're not working. Like, they keep lifting up on the corner and I keep cutting them and nothing. Like, they just still live. And I know that ain't the glue because this glue is fucking bomb. I think it's just a lash. I don't want a lash. The lash ain't giving, y'all. What is all this lash? It's not giving cat eye no more. It's giving side eye.